Want to know how to restick your cutting mats?
Yes!
Keep watching for the do's and don'ts when applying Krylon Easy Tack. Hi, my name is Kim with Kimagine DIY, where I hope to help you imagine the possibilities with DIYs and crafts. If that sounds like fun, consider subscribing. Now let's get started. Here's my Cricut mat. To the touch, it's not sticky at all, and I've had vinyl literally pick up and move when it started cutting. I've heard of this method before and literally saw that someone could pick it up with their fingers when they touch the mat. So I wanted to check it out for myself. First thing to do is you want to clean your mat of any initial debris by using your scraper or lint roller. Then let's bring the mat to the sink, and the safest way to clean it is by just using some dish soap and the sponge. Primarily use the soft side of the sponge unless you really have something that needs some extra work, because you don't want to damage your mat. Now, some people recommend pat drying the mat, but I didn't want to risk any debris from paper towels or fibers from regular towels, so I left it on my patio to air dry. Once dry, you're going to tape off the edges of the mat that you don't want to be sticky. I just wanted to place a warning that I don't recommend this method unless your 1-year warranty is up, because I've heard from other people that Krylon eventually can gunk up the wheels, and then that would ruin the warranty if you have one. So far, I have no issues with that, but it's better to be safe than sorry. Not only blue tape your surface, but whatever surface you're going to spray on, make sure everything is protected. I have some just plain white paper underneath my mat when spraying. And I also recommend doing this in a well-ventilated area. I recommend going outside because this was very odorous.
Caution, there is a dangerous smell, people.
You're going to shake the can very well and apply in sweeping motions and create a light coverage. You can recoat it anytime, but it wants 3 hours to dry to the touch. So after my first coat, I did the hand test like I saw in a previous video, but it wasn't sticking to my fingers. So I was literally about to scrap this whole video saying, oh, this doesn't work. I even applied a second coat, it didn't work, applied a third one, and then I decided to actually give it a paper test. Wasn't sticking to my hand like I saw to others, so I had a piece of vinyl that I needed to get cut. I used it, it stayed flat, didn't need any extra tape. And here, you can see how it stayed too well. It was so hard, like you can hear it ripping off the mat. It was really, really tough. So I don't recommend 3 coats. I would do 1 coat and then do a vinyl or a paper test so you can check out how sticky the mat is. So it absolutely worked, which is amazing because you can get so much from 1 can, especially if you have a zillion cutting mats like I do. Another good tip to prolonging the stickiness of your mat is to make sure you keep your plastic on. And to always know which side is clean, you can either write on it or make a pretty design out of Cricut vinyl and adhere it to your plastic film. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you'd like to see more videos like this, you can click the card up here. Or if you would like to see what YouTube suggests for you, that would be this one right here. And don't forget to watch the blooper at the end, and I'll see you guys next week. Now, some people